You know, you just need something to make your day extra special. You see this? This is what you call a Valentine's Day tree. That coming up, by the way, that'll be the first day of Lent, Ash Wednesday, by the way, Easter on April the 1st. We are at the incredible Quigley Catholic, and I know it's been a crazy day for me, and I'm off to Latrobe, as I've been telling you all day, but I had to come over to pay tribute to these amazing teachers, the faculty, the staff at Quigley Catholic High School. Monsignor Quigley is the reason this all began many years ago, recently celebrating that 50th anniversary, one of the top Catholic high schools in the country. If I told you the alumni list of friends that I have that have gone to this school, we would be here until next week. But a lot of my amazing friends who I have a lot of respect for, who are incredible members of our community, not just in Beaver County, but throughout the region, went here, and they're always proud to talk about it and remember what it meant to them. And that's why Catholic Schools Week through February 3rd is so important. Kathleen Phillips is an incredible English teacher. Wasn't one of my strong subjects in school, but I'm doing better now. But Morgan, who is actually shooting this video, is an amazing young student, and she's a senior, but I want Mrs. Phillips to tell you about why she's so significant, and then we're going to talk about Quigley Catholic. Go ahead.
Morgan is our president of the Student Council Executive Board, and she has been instrumental in helping to plan and carry out, execute all the activities that we've done this week for Catholic Schools Week. It's been a very busy week. We've saluted our families. Today we salute our country. The kids are right now currently engaged in a trivia battle, and the freshmen are ahead at this point. So it's a good week to reflect on what it means to be Catholic educators, what it means to have the privilege to teach in a Catholic school, but also what it means to be privileged to be able to attend a Catholic school, because that's the privilege that not every student has.
Listen, it is an incredible education. My daughter happens to be a junior, and she is participating. I'm going to have to brush her up on her trivia a little bit. The freshman doing a great job today. My son Robbie, because of his amazing work here, received a number of scholarships, is now spending 4 years at Penn State Beaver for cybersecurity. Actually dropped off for the Quigley Cafe a huge box of delicious snacks, so thanks to his mom and everyone for helping that great cause as well. Now, I want to talk about students today. When I was in school, reading, writing, arithmetic, and obviously grammar and English, all of that stuff important, the science, good physical health as far as phys ed. It's evolved. Technology has really embraced what you do. And I am a big fan of it. And I say, if you can put it all on the smartphone as opposed to putting it in a backpack or a bookcase, it's okay by me. But you have to still have that one-on-one connection. What I love about Quigley Catholic, and a lot of these incredible Catholic high schools and elementary schools, in which I can say both Robbie and Eva matriculated right from the very beginning to where they are today, you have that one-on-one, that personal attention, and I think that's a big reason why you're so successful. Fair statement?
Absolutely. We have a high teacher-to-student ratio. Typically, my classes are no larger than 12 kids, so that allows a lot of one-on-one attention. It's especially critical in English, I think, because you need to have that one-on-one time with the kids to really work on them with their writing and communication skills as well. But just to have a good flow of conversation and to keep the students really focused, it really is beneficial to have a smaller class size. Students get to know the teachers personally. We're on a first name basis almost with each other as far as their families, and you know the background with their families and where they're coming from and what their aspirations and dreams are for the future. You just have a better sense of who they are and what they're interested in, and that helps you to make connections with your students. And making a connection is key in getting them interested in coming to school and participating in school.
My good friend John Diagardi from Rome Monument is a big advocate of Quigley, and he was really one of the first to help me on this mission of helping promote who they are. And I have to say, going back to when my son Robbie was a freshman and Eva a freshman, they would do these current events and these articles that would help such good work with them throughout those really early months of trying to take it all in. And I kept saying, look, you plow the field now, you'll reap the harvest later. And they are much better writers than I ever was at that age. And I've often said to all of my children and to anybody who wants to get in this business, learn to write. It's such an important skill. But how everything that you do in this classroom really kind of carries over in everything else that they do, right?
Absolutely. You're not going to get anywhere in any profession without having good communication skills.
Right.
Without being able to read and comprehend, without being able to express yourself verbally and in writing. And I think that's one of the things that puts our education head and shoulders above others, is that we really strive across the curriculum to make sure that our kids, when they graduate from Quigley, have the ability to have a face-to-face conversation. That puts them head and shoulders above their peers who are, let's face it, down the road, that's their competition, right? So if they're coming out of school and they can present themselves in a certain way above their peers, their communication skills are ahead of their peers, both in verbal and in writing, that is going to show up down the road, and it's only going to be beneficial to them, no matter what field they go into.
And Principal Rita McCormick and Renee and the office and everyone here, so many people that I want to thank for giving me the opportunity to come here today. But be thankful for all of these people, and of course, Catholic Schools Week underway through February 3rd, and our Honorable Bishop David Zubik, who actually grew up in Ambridge and actually taught here at one time. We all feel the same way. No matter where the school is, if it's in the Catholic Diocese of Pittsburgh, we are all saying thank you, congratulations, and 2 thumbs up this very special week. The last thing, what would you tell a parent out there who may be considering Catholic education as far as the next step, coming from elementary school and enrolling in Quigley? What would you say to them, Mrs. Phillips?
I would say that it is a huge sacrifice, I know firsthand, to send your child to a Catholic school. But it's an investment in the future. It's something that you cannot put a price tag on. My own children have gone through this school. I have a daughter here who's currently a junior. I have a daughter who graduated in 2016. She attributes much of her success so far in college to the skills and but one thing that she will say all the time is, thank goodness I know how to write, because it's helped her in every subject, and she's a science major. So I would say that it's a sacrifice that is so worth it. It's something that's going to pay off hugely in the future, because the scholarships, like you say, are going to be there. And it almost pays for itself. The education almost pays for itself. It is a sacrifice, and we know that, and we appreciate that, but it's one that it pays off down the road. Listen,
all 3 of my children, my son Tyler has great communication skills, doing very good in the business world as a salesman. And my son Robbie, when I have a computer issue, he's the first. And my daughter, even if it is about history, something that they're so really hands-on here, World War II and even beyond and back, they understand our history, our past, and how it is so important as we move forward in the future. I'll reach out and even ask her a question at times. And to see them embrace education in this curriculum, it does my heart so good. And I think it would do the exact same thing for you if you're considering Quigley Catholic. And anything that you can do to keep this incredible institution working and thriving and moving forward up on the hill here in Beaver County, adjacent to Baden, Pennsylvania, along the Ohio River Boulevard, that, ladies and gentlemen, would be a blessing and definitely a good thing. And now on behalf of Mrs. Phillips and everybody here at Quigley Catholic, thank you so much. God bless and have a great day. And we'll talk to you later tonight from Latrobe. Good afternoon.